And here we are at the Blaine County Fair entryway here in Chinook, Montana. And down there is where all the excitement will be. Hi everybody, this is Mandy with Mandy's Adventures. I love this time of year because it is fair time. I am standing in the Blaine County Fairgrounds here in Chinook, Montana. There isn't anything happening right now, but soon it is going to be busy with carnival rides, with carnival games, with the 4-H program, looking at all their animals and the arts and crafts that they have so worked on all year. There's going to be a rodeo, there's going to be a demolition derby, there's going to be so much happening here that I am going to have Loren Skoyen, who lives right here in Chinook, and he's going to be telling you more of what's happening here at the Blaine County Fair.
Well, I'm Loren Skoyen. I'm the Vice President of the Blaine County Fair Board. I'm here with Mandy. She's going to interview me, do a little blog on the Blaine County Fair this year. As you know, we did not have one. Well, we did have a fair last year, really skeleton fair. No carnival, nothing like that. This year we're back to full-blown fair. We lost our carnival, like a lot of fairs around the state have, but we did pick one up out of Great Falls, and it is called the Kids Fun Zone and Amusements. And when we got this carnival, I was thinking, you know, what is the best way to try to draw a lot of people into our fair this year? And it's been hard, it's been stressful for everybody, money's tight. So I proposed an idea of all the rides this year at the Blaine County Fair will be free. You will not have to pay for them. There will be a couple like laser tag and bumper balls that you'll have to pay for, but all the rides that are on the midway will be free. So come on down. You know, we're not probably going to have a whole lot of big rides because this carnival is just kind of getting going, but it was from Great Falls. He's local, so that's what we're doing. The fair will open up August 11th through the 15th. 11th's a Wednesday. We will have the kids rodeo. You'll have to look at the website. I'm not sure what time it starts. Maybe I think 5 or 7, somewhere in there. I'm not sure. And then on Thursday and Friday, we will have the Bear Paw Roundup. That's a PRCA Pro Rodeo. And that's always good. Love what that Bear Paw's doing. They've been working really strongly with the Fair Board, and together we've meshed really well, and I think we've put on a really good rodeo. Last year it's probably the hugest rodeo we had because there was no rodeos in Montana, so we had some big names. I've never seen so many horse trailers in our arena or in our parking lot in my life. And a lot of them said they loved it, that we did it because of the COVID, and they're coming back. So maybe that'll be good. You know, maybe we'll see some of that again this year. And
Loren, is there a charge for the rodeo this year?
Yes. Okay. Everything in the grandstands will be have a entrance fee. Right off the bat, I'm not sure what it is. That's not my deal. I'm just mainly kind of the maintenance guy running around doing everything, and you know, Debbie Ramberg, our manager, would be the one to get a hold of. Prices haven't really went up. It'll be the same as last year and stuff. Last year we did not have a demolition derby. Caught a lot of grief about that, but that's just something we had to do with the COVID. We worked with the health department. We worked with the county commissioners, which have been really good. Health department has been really good, and we just decided that was just one event that we should not do that last year. But this year we will have a full-blown demolition derby again. The purse is going to be over $10,000, so hopefully we're going to get a lot of cars, Doesn't matter if we have 5 cars, 6 cars, it's still going to pay out $10,000. We will have a chain heat, and it'll be really good. Then on Sunday, we're going to have a boxing tournament, or a smoker. First time ever at a fair in Blaine County. We're having the boxing club out of Hayes coming down, and they are so excited. We've met with them guys a couple times. They draw people out of North Dakota, South Dakota, Canada. Hopefully, just heard that the border is going to be open. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be open by our fair or not, so maybe we might not get the Canadian boxers, but we got them from Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming. So that should be a pretty good event to finish off our fair week. The livestock sale will be Saturday. We've changed that up a little bit from the last few years. It was Saturday last year, turned out really good. It will be online too. You know, if you don't want to come down and bid in person, it will be online. I do believe that is going to start like at 2 on Saturday. Don't quote me on that. So I just kind of run around and do all jobs, so I don't know about the times and all that. Maybe I should, but I don't. But we are having free entertainment too. We will have Cale Moon back again. Cale has been with us a couple times. Outstanding young musician coming in, and he will be playing at the beer gardens. We will have a beer gardens put on by the Bear Paw Roundup. That will be open every day, probably about I would say 3 somewhere between 3 and 5, just before the events start. Cale Moon will be coming in between events, trying to keep everybody entertained. There's one thing about our fair board: we do not like to have a lull. If people get bored, they tend to leave. We don't want them to leave. So if we need a little bit of time in a derby for people to get ready, Cale Moon's going to come in, and he's going to play 2 or 3 songs, give them guys in the pits a little bit more time to get going. We've been pretty busy at the fairgrounds this year. We're putting all brand new lights in the rodeo arena. Between the Blaine County Fair Foundation and the Bear Paw Roundup, we've been able to put 4 85-foot poles in with 6 LED lights on each one, and we'll be putting new spotlights on them, or new floodlights. So we're gonna shine those out in the back of the parking lot. As some of you know that are rodeoers and derbiers, it gets really dark in the back, so we're gonna try to light that up. We found out last year that our lighting was just really poor. It's probably been there for 40 some years, maybe 50 years. The poles are getting old. So we got together, had some fundraisers, pooled our money together. I did a lot of research, found a company in Salt Lake that does really good lighting and likes to work with nonprofit. And both the Bear Paw Roundup and the Blaine County Fair Foundation are a nonprofit organization, and they give us a really good deal on those. Along with, as everybody knows, I am a lineman in the trade, general foreman, operations manager for Outback Power and Red Rock Power. So I have a little bit of pull. I got some poles at a really cheap price, and thanks to Red Rock Power and Outback Power using their equipment, we were able to save ourselves probably tens to $15,000 in labor fees and rentals of trucks. So a big shout out to those. We could not put this fair on without people like Red Rock Power to donate trucks and equipment and men. Dave Taylor is another huge supporter of the Blaine County Fair. Without Dave, he just comes over and uses his loader, his grader, anything we need, Dave does. because he wants to see this place succeed. I also want to thank the Blaine County Road Department. Mark Burkhardt-Meyer has been working with us here the last few weeks to make our grounds a lot smoother. As a lot of you do know, we get a lot of traffic through there, and it's just been really, really rough. Mark has come through with his crew and helped with some drainage, and I just have to give a big shout out to them guys too. You know, without community and county help, we could not have the grounds looking what we do right now. So big shout out to Mark Burkhardt-Meyer and the Blaine County Road Crew too. Thank you. We're going to have 2 or 3 food trucks this year, a little extra. We're having 2 ladies out of Malta coming down. We will have Oriental food coming in. I wish I knew the names. Never was good at names, so, but anyway. And we're thinking about, and there'll be maybe 1 more truck coming in. So we should have 3 extra food vendors. Along with, we'll have the Funshine selling scones and sconitos. We'll have the Lion selling Pronto Pups and cheesy fries. We got the VFW selling burgers and hot dogs, and like everybody likes in the VFW, your fried onions. You will have the Eagles, you know, selling their tacos, their traveling tacos, and everything else they do. And then you'll have the Chuck Wagon, run by the 4-H. You know, they'll have their specials too, their hamburgers and their homemade pies and all that. So it's going to be good. The 4-H numbers, I think, are about the same as last year. The beef should be good. The lambs are up a little bit. The pigs are down just a little bit. We should be in later in the year. We should have the egg building. We should be able to have vegetables and flowers in there now, which I'm excited about. Before, when we were in July, all you got was pitchers, and you know, which we need too, but you know, that's an egg building. So we're going to be able to get alfalfa, maybe some wheat in there and stuff. That's great. Loved it. We moved it to August. Growing up, we always had in August. So the egg building was always full of vegetables and stuff like that. But if you have pictures and stuff you want to enter and your egg stuff, please bring it down. Get a hold of Debbie Ramberg. I'm not sure what day that starts. It might be Thursday or Friday. You can start entering those. That would be awesome. So we want to fill that up like the old days when we used to, when I was a kid back in the 80s. So it would be great. So should be a great time. I'm pretty jacked about this year. Last year was such a stressful time. We need to get back to some normalcy. And I think it'll be a good time.
Loren, thank you so much for explaining what's going on in the fair today or coming up in August and what's being offered. And I will leave information in my description box at the end of this video for all the things that you mentioned and Debbie's phone number and how people can contact each other. But thank you so much for your time explaining what's happening in the fair today. I don't think people realize how much goes into the organization of a fair. And I know you was thinking of other people, but seriously, you need a big shout out also. So thank you for everything you're doing for the Blaine County Fair.
And Mandy, I'm not the only person. We have a 5-man board. It's myself, my big brother John Skoyen. We got Dale Williams. We got Linda Ortner. We got John Harmon, Debbie Ramberg, and our new board member, Chandel Fouts, is our brand new board member. Our longtime president, Donnie Richmond, retired. I think he had been on the board for 15 to 17 years, so he will greatly be missed. But I think Chantel will take off right where he did. And also, we have the commercial building. If you have something that you want to advertise or sell, get a hold of Debbie Ramberg. I think there's still spots in the commercial building. It's really good place to advertise your goods. So, and it's fairly cool in here. We got swamp cooler going and being insulated. We've made that a all season building now, and this year it's been booked every weekend. So that's pretty nice. Thanks, Mandy, for this chance to talk about the fair, and everybody helps to support it. Without the community support, we could not have a Blaine County Fair. So
yeah. And again, thank you for your time. I really, really appreciate you talking to our community about the Blaine County Fair.
thanks, Mandy.
Is going to be full of sounds, excitement, smells of the fair food. There's just going to be fun for everybody. I want to give a big shout out thank you to Loren Skoyen for taking time out of his busy schedule to come and chat with us and tell us everything that is happening here at the Blaine County Fair. If you would like more information, look in my description box and I have some information there. Hopefully, I get to see you here at the fair. Until then, take care, love one another, and I will see you soon. Bye.